Hey, this is Coach Woolley, the Holistic Trainer, and this is a demonstration of the single leg pendulum step with contralateral push-pull. This is a very valuable exercise for improving balance, stability, and overall body control. This exercise is done in a standing position and in a split stance. So I'm going to begin with one leg in front with that knee slightly bent and the other leg in the back, and you'll notice that my heel is up. Whatever leg is in front, the opposite side arm is going to be extended forward. And whatever leg is in back, the opposite side arm is going to be pulled back. This is the same as it is when we are walking. When I am taking a step forward, my right leg moves forward at the same time as my left arm. And this is a contralateral motion that helps us improve balance and move effectively. So that's what we're going to be replicating here. So I start with this split stance position and my arms in position. Now with my back leg, what I'm going to do is step forward. That's the pendulum motion. And the contralateral motion with my arms is going to look like this. So as I step forward, I change my arm position. And then I'm going to step back to the original position I started in. What you want to focus on is whatever knee is in front is your loaded leg. So I have most of my weight through this leg. I'm really just using my back foot as a kickstand. I'm always keeping my heel up, never flat. My heel is up. My feet are both pointed straight. I step forward, switch my stance, and now you'll notice now that this knee is bent and my other leg has the elevated heel, and transition back to the starting position. I want to make this movement look as smooth as possible. Additional cues we want to focus on when we're doing this are having a subtle movement of your head over the lead foot. So with my right leg in front, my head is over that foot. As I step forward, I'm going to have a subtle transition, so now my head should be over my left foot. And now when I step back, again I have that subtle transition, so my head is over my right foot. Another important component to this exercise is when I'm doing the backwards motion, that I don't lose my balance and have all my weight fall into this back foot. That's going to be the trickier part of this exercise. So when you go to transition backwards, remember, whatever leg is in front is the loaded leg. So when I go back, I need to focus on keeping this knee soft so I can use it for stability. Otherwise, it's going to extend, and I'm going to lose balance and have to fall back into this foot and possibly fall to the side. The forward part's a little easier. Remember, this backwards portion, keep that knee soft so you can just barely put any weight into that back foot. With breathing, when I step forward, I'm going to exhale. And when I step back, I'm going to inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Now, when you're doing this exercise, you're going to do multiple reps on one leg. What I was just showing was my left leg being the moving leg, both forwards and backwards. Once I perform the prescribed number of repetitions, I will switch, and now my right leg will be the moving leg. All right, now a couple more cues for this one, just so you can really make sure your form is great, is the rotation of my ribs and the stability of my hips. What you'll notice is when I move forward, is I am rotating my torso. There's a rotation coming through here while my hips stay squared. So I'm here. You'll notice that my hips stay squared, but I am rotating my ribs, so I don't want to twist my whole body. Try to keep your hips squared up and rotate through the ribs. If you're having trouble with this, you can just practice this motion from a stationary position. You should feel stable here and have a rotation occurring in your rib cage. Then when you actually go to do the movement, it will look fluid. Last cue to remember is tempo. Initially, you're going to want to go very slow. Take your time, pausing in each position, making sure all the checkpoints are in alignment. Then, as you gain confidence with the exercise, you can begin to make it a bit more rhythmic. And that's the pendulum step with contralateral push-pull.